Welcome to another edition of Cat Soup, the best and worst of internet humor on the radio. I'm Kat.
And I'm Alex.
And, well, usually I'm Kat.
Well, I'm Alex all hours of the day.
Always. Now, we
24.
started to talk about this.
Yeah.
Your name's not really Alexander, though.
Yeah, so there's a story behind that.
Of course
when I was
there is.
born, my grandfather's Alexander. So one day when I was in high school, I said, "Hey, Mom, is my real name Alexander?" People keep asking that question. And she took her cigarette out of her mouth and she said, "Your name is Alex. We didn't have time to say Alexander. If you want it that bad, we'll change your name if you want it that bad." And I said, "It's not that important."
So
I'm
it's just
plain
Alex on your birth certificate.
Yeah. And my dad said, we'll change your name. That's fine, you know.
Did they give you a middle name?
They did. We're not going to go into that. They misspelled it. And to this day, it's misspelled. So I'm not going to go into that.
You're not going to tell me what it is?
Not going to go into that, yeah.
My mother.
How about you?
My mother. Yes, I have a middle name. My mother named my brother Robert.
Right.
And I don't know why she didn't want to use a middle name. I don't know if she was in a hurry.
He has no middle name?
Well, that's it. And so the teachers would always say, "What's your middle name?
Mm-hmm.
What's your full name?" And so when he was in, I don't know, second, third grade, he said Bobby Robert, because everybody called him Bobby. But, you know, when they were mad at him, they called him Robert, I guess. Robert. So, yeah, my name's Bobby Robert.
Well, my sister doesn't have a middle name.
Oh.
And I'm finding that's not so uncommon, people without a middle name. I didn't know that.
But, okay. But if you get in some kind of legal trouble...
Is that where it comes in?
Yeah. Well, if you ever notice assassins, this is terrible, serial killers, they always announce them with their full name, with their middle name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, think about... And I can't remember any names right now, of course, but they always put the middle name in, and that's so that the other Bob Smith isn't accused.
There's got to be another reason for that, too. I mean, I always wonder, why do people do you have to have a middle name, really? I mean, the reason you said, but...
Yeah. Oh.
I mean...
I don't know, but we're going to talk.
Interesting.
We're going to talk about that. No, my middle name is Susan.
I have a question for you real quick.
What?
Did your mom ever tell you, sometimes mothers do this, they were going to name you this name.
No.
My mom did that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to be called Michael, but then she didn't want Michael. She named me after my grandfather.
Ah, well, that's nice.
But you hear people say that.
Well, that's an Italian thing, to be named after the grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
That is the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, my sister named me because she was 19 when I was born. And
they just asked her?
I think my mother was still shocked that she had gotten pregnant at age 40. Yeah. And so Diane said, "Kathleen, we're going to name her Kathleen."
Wow.
So, so sometimes I'm Kathleen, sometimes I'm Kat, and it's starting to cross boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
All through school, I was Kathy.
Well, when you say cross boundaries, what do you mean? It gets...
I was always just Kat on stage.
Okay.
And for this kind of stuff, and then I was Kathleen in business. And I kept it pretty strict. When I was in school, it was Kathy, but I changed that when I graduated. Because I worked for a company, and there had been a girl named Kathy in my position before me, and I guess she was a real awful person. And people kept commenting on that. I'm like, okay, I'm Kathleen. But when I got this recent job, not here, the one that actually pays me money, my boss, I don't know how he picked up on it, but... Yeah, he started calling me Kat, and then it stuck. So now people at work call me Kat. So I guess I'm Kat.
Well, we have a cat here, but we say cat with a C or cat with a K. But I call you Kathleen.
I call her other Cat.
I figure I call you Kathleen all the time.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
it's okay.
That's okay.
He's okay. He's okay.
When you call me, you go, "Hey, you."
Hey.
Hey.
Guy.
You rarely say my name, really, when you think about it.
Alex.
Oh, that's rare. Okay.
Hi, Alex.
"Hey,
how are you, Alex?
Okay.
I have a trivia question.
Yes, go ahead.
Do you know what Calvin Cardoza Broadus Jr. is famous for?
Who?
Calvin Cardoza Broadus Jr.
No.
It's Snoop Dogg.
No kidding.
That's his real name. So I just,
right there.
I can't really, I don't know if I would look at him and call him Calvin.
Cardoza?
Yeah, that's his middle name. And he's a junior, so his father must have been named that too.
Well, Cardoza, that's like Spanish, isn't it? Or what? What derivation is that? Of what nationality?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
But that's a middle name. So.
Yeah, middle name.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that today.
I like his name, Calvin. He should have went by
Calvin Cardoza.
Or something.
I want to say it with an Italian accent. That's
What's
funny.
his last name?
Broadus.
Yeah.
Broadus.
Oh, Snoop Dogg's better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's stories about how he got that name, too.
Wow.
We're going to talk about celebrity names. You texted me in the middle of the week and said, I have an idea for a topic. And that was a great idea. So I looked it up and I found great stuff online.
Okay. This is cool.
This one's kind of fun. I found we haven't done curious sayings or words for a while. So this is from Brainy Quote.
Okay.
My uncle was an Elvis impersonator. His name was Perry. He went by Elvis Perry. My work as a wedding singer landed me in a spot in his act. That was from Ryan Gosling. Oh. Number one, I had no idea that Ryan Gosling was a wedding singer.
I didn't know he could sing.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, come on. Oh, well, you haven't seen the Barbie movie.
I did.
Apparently. Well,
was that him really singing?
Yeah, it was him really singing.
I thought that was a double.
And you didn't see the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever it was when he did I'm Just Ken on stage, and people just did not like it very much.
Oh, why?
I thought it was funny. It was overly produced. It was crazy. There were costumes and weird dancing and
I like the Barbie movie. I just thought they dubbed a singer over his voice. No,
that was really him, apparently, because he was...
he's really talented.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not at the Oscars, but...
yeah, but his uncle was an Elvis impersonator.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he was right for Ken and Barbie. I thought he was a little bit too old for the character.
Oh, that's just my... Really?
Yeah, I thought Ken would be a little bit younger.
He's going to hate you if he...
Oh, we're still
because,
friends.
Of course, he watches the show.
And we're still friends. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
You know. But I would have chosen
anything
somebody
else
a little
bad?
younger.
Would you like to say anything else bad about Ryan Gosling?
I like him. He had a long career. He's had a good run.
Yeah, he has.
Not that he should retire. I'm just saying.
I saw The Fall Guy while I was on a plane coming home from Italy. It's cute.
Okay.
It's cute. I mean, there's very little acting in it.
Is Lee Majors
Lots of action. Lots of crazy... No?
Remember Lee Majors, The Fall Guy?
Yeah,
the TV series?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm darn sure, yes.
He did a cameo.
He did a cameo?
Dave just said he did a cameo, yeah.
I must not know what he looks like, because I didn't catch it.
He played a truck.
Okay.
No, I don't know what he played. A lamp. I don't know.
A lamp. Maybe.
You missed it. You would have recognized him if you saw him, probably. Remember that show?
Well, I did watch it on a plane, so I might have been dozing while I was watching it. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
But it's cute. No, it's a love story.
Yeah.
With lots of action and cars crashing and things catching on fire.
It's the kind of movie that you like to watch on a plane. You know what I mean? You wouldn't sit down and watch it. I know.
Movies I'd like to watch on a plane. There's a show.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't rent it probably, but you'd watch it on a plane.
I wanted to watch it on Netflix, but I never got around to it.
The Flintstones was mine. I'd watch it on a plane, but I wouldn't want to go to it. Remember Rosie O'Donnell and all those people?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I have a top 10 list.
All right.
From Parade.com. These are the celebrity names before they were celebrities.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, there's some good ones in here. Though a screen separates our personal lives from those of celebrities, we may see their faces and hear about them more than our own distant relatives. That's why it's always intriguing to find out what a celebrity's real name actually is. What are their reasons for taking a stage name, too? And which celebrities are using a stage name? Mm-hmm. And I got a list here. Go ahead.
Reese Witherspoon. Oh, I love Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
She changed her name. Now, I didn't know this. From Laura Jean. Is that Jeannie or Jean?
I think it's Jean.
Laura Jean Reese Witherspoon. She uses the double surname as her stage name. Reese and Witherspoon are a combination of her dad's last name and her mom's maiden name.
Oh, that's nice. Rather than hyphenating. Rather than hyphenating it. That's cool.
That is.
Oh. So The Weeknd.
I like him.
I do too. His real name is Abel Makonnen Tesfaye.
What?
The Blinded by the Light star chose his name as a tribute to when he dropped out of school, took his mattress, left one weekend, and never came home. That's cute.
How'd they get... That's interesting. And what nationality
left one
is
weekend.
that?
You're asking me questions I don't know the answers to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lizzo. Now, I like Lizzo, too.
Lizzo's funny.
Yeah.
She's talented, but she's also kind of funny.
I think so, too. Well, she changed her name to Melissa Vivian Jefferson.
She changed it from. That's a typo.
Oh, she changed her name to?
No, Lizzo changed her name from Melissa Vivian Jefferson.
When she was a young member of the rap group, Lizzo was supposed to go by, is it Lisa? Lisa
with two S's.
Okay, derived from her real name. But Jay-Z's song, Lizzo, was popular at the time, so she combined the two names. Oh. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Where did you find this? On Parade.com?
On Parade.com.
Oh, that's cool.
The old magazine that used to be in newspapers.
Yeah, she's great. I love her. Okay.
This one I love. Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Used to be Emily Stone. There's a big jump there.
Right.
Before she went by Emma Stone, however, she tried to go by Riley Stone.
Okay.
But she would never respond on set because she forgot that was what her name was. So she changed her name to something closer to her birth given name.
That's like Tony Danza. Remember that story he always tells on Taxi?
No.
They named him Tony on the show, his name, because he never responded to his character's name. And they said, okay, you respond.
Oh, my gosh.
He just didn't respond to, yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, well.
Yeah. This one I love because I always wondered about this.
Well, Lady Gaga, she was originally, her name was Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanata.
Yeah.
She's Italian.
She's very Italian.
Yeah, she is.
Yes.
I wonder if she likes to cook, too. I'll bet she does. She reminds me of you. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, she likes to cook, sing, and all that stuff.
I was going to say Lady Gaga.
And program websites.
I don't sing, but okay.
You do, too. Rob Fusari, Lady Gaga's producer, often compared her vocals to Freddie Mercury's and would serenade her with Radio Gaga whenever they saw each other. I love that song.
Radio Gaga.
Yeah, I love that song.
I was just listening to that.
One day while texting, his phone accidentally auto-corrected radio to Lady, and the rest is history.
Aw, that's a great story.
I thought that came from Radio Gaga.
I wondered. Yeah.
Remember?
I love Freddie Mercury.
I do, too.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
He played that on Live Aid, remember? A long time ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix. The concert, the Live Aid concert.
Oh, really? I should look at that.
At least the Queen part is.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
I didn't realize how good all those acts were until, later. I'm like, gosh, we really had some really good singers, groups and stuff.
We did. This one I've wondered about. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Her birth name was Destiny Hope Cyrus. But when she was younger, her family named her Smiley because of her constant ear-to-ear grin. The S got dropped, and she legally changed her name to Miley Ray Cyrus in 2009.
I did not know that. Gosh.
Smiley.
Because of her smile. Well, she sticks her tongue out a lot.
She still does. She smiles a lot.
Why does she stick her tongue out a lot? Every time she always sticks her tongue out.
I don't know.
I would have named her Tonguey or something like that. something related to...
Okay.
But I didn't know they called her Smiley, and I think Dolly Parton is her
godmother.
Godmother, thank you.
Yeah.
Gary knew that.
Yeah.
Well, Pink changed her. Now, here's another singer I like. Elton John does not like how Pink sings.
Really?
He said that to her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, this is last year.
Did he say why?
No, she was by him, and he said, I don't care for the way you sing.
Okay.
Well, she changed her name from Alicia Beth Moore. With an affinity for the color pink, she was inspired to adopt her stage name from Steve Buscemi's character, Mr. Pink, in the movie Reservoir Dogs.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Of course, she spells her name with the exclamation point instead of the I.
Oh, does she?
That's actually the legal way that it's written.
I had a friend, he went to her concert, and she signed her name on his arm, and he went to a tattoo artist, and
oh my gosh.
it's really cool, her signature.
Wow.
Yeah. And he did drag, so he went to the concert dressed as her.
Oh
and
my
she picked
gosh.
him out of the audience.
I bet.
Yeah,
wow.
It was really exciting. Yeah.
This one I love.
Okay.
Topher Grace is actually Christopher John Grace.
Who's Topher Grace? I don't know if I know who Topher Grace is.
He's an actor.
And I can't remember what, though.
Okay, put me on the spot because I don't have a clue. I can't remember.
Sorry.
But
I've
anyway,
heard of him.
Who names their kid Topher, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's an unusual one.
So people seem to always ask that. His parents didn't name him that. He'd introduce himself by saying, "Hi, my name's Christopher." And they'd say, "Nice to meet you, Chris," to which he'd reply, "Topher."
That's odd.
It's not Chris, it's Christopher. Just like people like to try to call me Kathy. And I'm just like, no. And, I'll go and I'll meet people, especially old white businessmen. "Hi, I'm Kathleen." And they immediately say, "Hi, Kathy." It's like, I did not tell you that was, or I'd hand them a business card. It's like, where did you get that?
Older people do that to me. I swear to God. They always, I'll say hi, and I'll introduce myself. I'll say, "I'm Alex," and an older person would always say, "Hi, Eric." I don't know where they get Eric from.
I don't know.
I
can't imagine.
Eric.
Your brother calls you Al, doesn't he?
Yeah, my brother and sister call me Al. Yeah, but my mother always called me Alex or,
Yeah. Get out of the house.
Right.
Yeah. This last one's kind of cute.
Albert Brooks, what is he?
He's an actor.
The actor, yeah.
Comedic actor, yeah.
I was going to say director or something. Is he a director too? I don't know. He was born Albert Lawrence Einstein. What?
Why would you name your kid Albert Einstein? Putting the Lawrence in there does not help the situation.
I did not know that.
That's crazy.
That's a good one.
So I have a game.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have a game. Let's play a game. This is from Vondy, VONDY.com.
Vondy?
Yeah. It's an AI website.
Isn't that, whatchamacallit's daughter's name? The crocodile guy who got killed.
Oh, I think Vindy.
Oh, Vindy.
Vondy. Anyway, Vondy.com.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
So you can generate your celebrity name on this website. So you plug in your real name,
Wow,
your interest, and what kind of name you'd like. So I chose celebrity for these, and you get your new name.
Here it comes.
So well, you can read your own if you'd like.
No, go
for
ahead.
Alex, I use photography as your hobby or interest because he's an amazing photographer.
Oh,
and your celebrity name is Flash Yankolev. Did I pronounce
Flash.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I've never known how to pronounce your last name.
Yeah.
Yankolev?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flash Yankolev combines the quick, dynamic nature of photography with your unique last name. Flash not only refers to the essential tool in photography capturing moments in an instant, but also suggests the bright and captivating presence of a celebrity. The name is catchy and memorable, perfectly suited for someone who shines in the world of photography.
Well, that's better than Polaroid. Flash is a good one. Flash. Sounds like a news flash or something.
It does.
Did you do yours?
But I love how they try to.
They broke it down.
Yeah, they do. Like, yes, that's why we named you, and it is logical because I'm an AI bot. Okay, yeah, you can look at mine. Look what I did with mine.
Yeah, I was just looking at it. For Kathleen Walder, with interest in comedy, I was going to say cosmetics, in comedy and French. Oh, you are.
I took French for years in school.
I know.
Yeah.
Your celebrity name is Colette Guffaw. You made that up.
No, I did. The AI made that up. Look at their silly justification here.
Okay, Colette, here it goes. Colette Guffaw captures the essence of French elegance and humor. Colette is a sophisticated and classic French name, of course, while Guffaw is not. No, Guffaw playfully hints at comedic talent, which you have, suggesting hearty laughter, which you have, and joy. And this name blends the allure of French culture with the infectious spirit of comedy, making it a memorable and perfect for a star, such as you, Kathleen. There was then an Opian?
An option. I think.
Okay.
There was an option to design a comedy club
I thought it was
poster.
Say drug use.
No. For comedy, yeah, you could then make a poster out of whatever name they gave you, and I did, and it was pretty generic.
I like Colette, but I'm not so sure about Guffaw, but I understand it now.
Yeah, kind of silly. So I did Dave's, and Dave is not here to hear this.
We should.
He'll listen to it when he edits.
Yeah.
So Dave and I used a horror movie as his interest because he loves horror movies.
Right.
So his unique celebrity name is Dread Bink. We should call him Dread when he comes in.
DB.
The name captures your love for horror movies, with
Bink.
dread evoking the suspense and thrill associated with the genre. Bink adds a personal touch, making the name catchy and memorable. We should ask him if he was ever called that.
I don't think
because his last name is Binkley. I wonder if people called him Bink.
They called his uncle or his grandfather Binks back in the day, but I don't think anybody has ever called him Dread.
Dread Bink.
Dread Bink.
Sounds like a pirate.
DB for short, we like to call him.
Yeah.
Dread Bink. You got to remember that to tell him that when he comes back into the studio.
Yeah. So I've got some Gen Z celebrity names. This is from BuzzFeed, and they had Gen Zs, and these are the only ones that I could put on here because I didn't know who the other people were at all.
Really?
Like I couldn't identify any of them because
I'm
old. Stuff. No, Gen Z.
You and your age.
I try to block the Gen Z. The whole generation.
You look really good. For our YouTube viewers, this is not a filter. This is exactly how she looks. I'm unfiltered too. I know. Don't say it. You
mean your
Alex.
look or your mouth?
Okay.
Yeah, we try to filter
mouth
you.
Is unfiltered.
So the first one that I recognize, Ice Spice. Love Spice Girls. That is a Spice Girl, right?
Yeah.
Ice Spice is actually Isis Naja Gaston.
Isis.
Isis?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Bink's here.
Dread.
You missed it. We that look. Oh, look at that look. Oh. No, we generated your AI celebrity name, and it's Dread Bink. Because you like horror movies.
My wife will agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dread Bink. Okay. So back to the Gen Z names.
Well, Lil Nas X, and we all know who Lil Nas X is. You know?
I actually knew that one. Yes.
And he was born Montero Lamar Hill. Now, see, that's a great name. Why would you change it to Lil Nas X?
Montero's a great name, but
no, Monty Hill.
How
about that?
Monty? Yeah.
Monty Hall, Monty Hill.
Billie Eilish, and I can't believe this is true, but it is because, it was on the internet. Her full name is Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell.
You've got to be kidding
Where
me.
would there be a pirate?
Pirate?
I think I'd actually heard this somewhere else, too. Yeah. Yeah, because if you notice, if you look at any of her music, it always says that it was written by Billie Eilish and then I can't remember her brother's first name, whatever, O'Connell. But they're brother and sister, so that explains it.
Does her brother have an unusual first name?
No, I think it's like Gary or something. I don't remember, but
Gary.
Yeah, I mean it's weird enough that her real name is Billie.
It's Gary Plank.
Yes,
okay.
pirate. I don't
pirate.
know.
Arr. Well, Huddy, who's formerly known as Lil Huddy.
What, he grew up and so they dropped the Lil?
Is actually Cole Chase Hudson. Now that's a better name, Cole Chase Hudson, than Lil
Maybe not
Huddy.
for a rapper though.
Well, I don't know. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
What's Huddy mean? I don't even know what that means. Oh, I know. His name, Hudson.
Hudson.
Little
there
Huddy.
we go. We're quick, aren't we?
I should start saying that when I go to Hudson.
Yes.
I went to Lil Huddy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So do you know Biba Doobie?
No.
I had not heard of Biba Doobie, except they play her on the Summit, the Summit FM.
Is it a she?
Biba Doobie. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So her real name, because, she probably has a real name because no one names their kid Biba Doobie. Her real name is Beatrice Christie Elijah Louse. So at least she got Beatrice. She got the Biba Doobie out of
Well, that's
Beatrice.
easier to say than Biba Doobie.
Well, if you hear it makes sense. Yeah, it's...
Oh.
I didn't know how to spell it until I saw it here, but yeah.
That's a very unusual name. Can you imagine?
Biba Doobie.
I'm going to call myself Biba Doobie. What? What? If you do, you'll clean it up. That's what I would have said.
Yes.
Something like that. Okay. Well, how about rapper Saint... I don't even know this rapper's name,
Saint Laurent?
Kathleen. Yeah.
You don't know Saint Laurent?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that...
He's a
that's
rapper.
like a designer name, huh?
That would be Saint Laurent.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Rapper
Ralph.
Saint Laurent's real name, and everybody's on their chair, on the edge of their chair for this one, is Marwan Abdelhamid.
Okay, I would have changed it probably because that's a mouthful.
Saint Laurent. Never heard. I'm going to have to look that up.
I found a cute website.
Okay.
It's TomEMoffat.com, so it's Tom Moffat's blog. And he's got just all kinds of weird stuff on it, but he has some jokes. What do you call a man with a spade on his head?
I don't know.
Doug. What do you call a man without a spade on his head?
That's D-O-U-G.
Yes,
I don't know.
Douglas. Douglas.
Oh, gosh.
Douglas. Yeah.
All right. I have to keep this website in mind then. Kat, what do you call a boy who smears jam all over his body in summer?
I don't know.
Oh, it is.
The answer's right there.
I know somebody who did this,
You weren't supposed to guess it.
I know somebody who did this. I was going to say Jim, but it's Anton also. Anton.
Yeah.
Anton. Okay.
This is terrible. What do you call a boy with no shins?
I don't know.
Tony.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. We only have two more, everybody. Hold on. What do you call a man in shark-infested waters?
Oh, what?
Chum.
Oh.
I don't get that.
That's the gunk that they feed to the fish and the sharks and stuff. To get them to come, to get them to come near the boat. Yeah,
Oh.
that bucket full of slop that they
call
throw
that chum?
in. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. I
didn't
know.
know that.
So what do you call a man who's always at your front door?
My ex.
Matt. Well, yeah, that
Matt.
too. Matt. I know. Dad jokes. I bet Tom Moffat is a dad.
I bet so too.
Yeah. So have you heard of The Bump?
No, what's that?
The Bump is a magazine. Now it's a website for pregnant women.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it popular, do you think?
I read it a million years ago when I was pregnant.
It's stories
really
about
good.
being pregnant.
And just advice and that kind of
Okay.
stuff. So I've actually got 2 top lists here.
Okay.
So every year, the Social Security Administration releases a list of the most popular baby names in the U.S.
Oh, I like this one, yeah.
Since parents have to include their child's name on their Social Security number application, they've got the list.
Right.
So every year, the Social Security Administration releases this list, and the bump picked it up.
Well, my name used to be in the top 5 so many years ago. Now it's not even seen.
No, it's not. So here's the top 10. These were surprising.
Okay, starting at number 10, William. At you put that right down here. At number 9 is Lucas. Oh, I like that name, Lucas.
Yeah.
8, Henry. 7, Theodore. 6, Mateo.
I have never met a kid named Mateo.
Really?
Have you?
No.
Okay.
Number 5, Elijah.
I like that.
I've never met an Elijah.
Eli?
I never met one in my life, but James. Mm-hmm. And these are all like common names. James at 4, Oliver at 3, Noah, that's a very popular one at 2, and number 1 is Liam. Well, I can see
the
that.
number 1. I always thought Liam was short for William.
I don't know.
William.
Is it?
I guess not, because they're putting that on the birth certificate now.
Liam Neeson is the only person I know, but
I know little kids.
And that singer, what's his name? The popular guy, his name is Liam.
Will I Am?
No. No, not Will I Am. Okay, go ahead.
So for girls,
Will I Am.
2024, the top 10 baby names. Number 10 is Luna, which means moon or crazy, so like lunatic. So
that's right.
I don't get that one. Maybe they didn't look up the etymology of that word. Number 9 is Evelyn.
See, I would never guess that one.
No, that's an older name, I would think. And then Ava, which I've heard quite a bit.
Me too.
7 is Isabella. My mom's name was Isabel, and she hated when anybody tried to put an L.A. at the end of it.
I know 2 Isabellas.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of Italians name their kids Isabella, I think.
Yeah. 6 is Mia. Mia Farrow. Yeah,
that's
I
good.
like that one. 5 is Sophia,
okay.
which I've heard for a couple years now.
Me too.
4 is Amelia.
Yeah,
I've heard that one, too.
Okay.
And then 3 is Charlotte. I've not met a Charlotte yet.
Is that because of the English, excuse me, Prince, what's his face, and their daughter's name is Charlotte.
Oh,
do you think that's...
I bet so, yeah. And number 2 is Emma.
That's a common one.
And I know Emma got really popular because that's what the character Rachel on Friends named her baby.
Yeah.
And there was a spike, but I guess it's still there. And then number 1 is Olivia. And I know one Olivia, but she's my age.
I don't know if any... Oh, I know one Olivia, and she's probably like 22 years old. Yeah. But that's the number 1, huh?
But that was surprising because you'd think you'd hear it more.
Yeah, that's surprising. I thought it would be. I know Aluna, a woman called...
Aluna?
She was a bartender a long time ago, and she was nuts.
Hi, if you're watching.
Yeah, love you, Aluna.
Yeah.
She would say, not Luna, Aluna. And I'd say, okay, I'll take the pork roast. Something like that. How are we doing? Okay.
Oh, my. And I know celebrities name their kids funny things, like Apple. Gwyneth Paltrow. Her daughter's name is Apple.
Do you think that's really that unusual?
Apple? I don't think you should be named after a food. Name my kid lasagna next time. No. Anyway, that's all we have for today.
Come quiet.
I'm Kat.
I'm Alex.
And together our name is
Cat Soup.
The best of internet humor on the radio. And on Facebook.
Yes.
And on Spotify. And radio.net and WEYE and YouTube at Cat Soup on the radio.
Oh, there it is right down here.
Do you think I remembered that?
Great memory.